Driving at night with my mother when I was 3, I'd always look up at the lights flashing by me like a game of peekaboo. Bop by Hanson playing in the background as I slowly drift off to sleep. I was curious of the world I lived in and interested in my surroundings. I'd always ask my parents questions like, "What? You thought I'd say something like, is time only a concept made by humans? Is it something we restrict ourselves with? I'm 3. Time means absolutely nothing to me other than when I eat, sleep, and cry." The Roman philosopher Seneca believed that our time was a resource few cherished. We give most of our time to others and spend the rest on mind-numbing activities. What Seneca examined was that our time was a limited resource, always counting down until the day we inevitably die. While some see Seneca as a hypocrite in that he failed to follow his own philosophy, indulging in time-consuming activities with no real value to them, perhaps this was a justification for how difficult valuing it was. The point is that he valued time and understood that time was, and will always be, finite. We live in the present, but work towards a brighter present so that our future presents can give us joy and allow for even brighter future presents. But how does time play into our existence? We exist only for a blink in the scale of the universe. But in this finite realm of time, perhaps there is a meaning to why we even exist.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
If you know your purpose in life, would you accept it? We give ourselves purpose. But is this purpose the objective truth? I mean, sure, what else would it be? Neil deGrasse Tyson once said, "The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you." Perhaps the universe may never truly make sense to us. Our purpose in life may never be revealed to us. There is a sense of wonder in the unknown, something that excites us to explore the places we have not yet ventured, to discover ourselves and to test the limits of human endurance. But just because we exist does not mean we matter. Why does our life have to make sense? Why does your life have to have meaning? Does it terrify you to think that it's meaningless? Existence is the state of being. It does not rely on whether or not you mean anything, only if you are here right now. So, enjoy your relationships with the people around you. Love watching anime. Love sheep herding. Love reading over your text you sent to her and see that she read it 4 hours ago but hasn't responded yet. Find a partner that supports your ambitions and desires, or don't. But most importantly, live in the moment, because once this moment is gone, you will only remember it. Or don't. Let us search for life in the stars, and instead of dreaming about our haves and have-nots, act on those desires and become somebody you want to become. Or don't. No one tells you who you are. It is a choice you must make for yourself. The people in our lives influence our decisions. But at the end of the day, our decisions are ours, and ours alone. The life you have right now is yours, and yours alone. For you to exist required so much more than just a lovely night between your parents some 20 years ago. Your ancestors, and the ancestors before them, and even the ancestors of your ancestors' ancestors, had to have multiple lovely nights for you to exist. And even still, the creation of this planet had to survive multiple mass extinctions. Asteroids had to miss our planet constantly. Thank you, Jupiter. The formation of the stars and galaxies in the Milky Way had to be just right to create the Earth we live on today. The fact that you are even alive is incredibly rare, and there are no words I could use to describe the probability other than that you shouldn't be here. Yet here you are. You, on a train to the city to see your friend from high school you haven't seen in 6 years, but felt obligated to visit because it's the socially acceptable thing to do. And I, sitting here writing this script, in my pajamas with cold coffee next to me because I forgot to drink it. Our lives have as much meaning to them as you choose. Our existence has as much value on it as you wish to place on it. We are here, and that is all that matters. Our past will fade, and our future will always approach, and our present will forever be with us. So, after this video, tell your mom you love her. Kiss your son on the forehead and tell him you're proud of him. Or send a letter to your grandma because she makes the best cookies. Whatever you do it because you want to. Live in this moment because it will not last. Or don't.